Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. As a disclaimer, this is an adult only colouring channel and my videos are in no way intended for or aimed at children. Okay, so welcome back to a hashtag Imagimorphia 2020. In today's video, I have chose a page from Imagimorphia by Kerby Rosanes to colour. I'm just not feeling the double page spread in, oh my goodness, Worlds Within Worlds, or the two whips in Mythomorphia at the minute. I've sort of been sat here for about half an hour kind of having a struggle as to what to colour, and I wasn't even sure that a Imagimorphia video was going to happen, but having a look through the books, I've chosen a page, but I've also chosen some really simple supplies because the last week, maybe, this week especially, has been really stressful. I'm really struggling. But we'll get more into that in a minute. So the page I have chosen is this one with the jellyfish. I'm going to do the background off screen, and it'll probably be either an acrylic background or Neo 2s, depending how I feel at the time. But for everything else, I'm going to be using my beloved Crayola Super Tips, and also the set of 12 Crayola Signature Tricolor pencils. And I haven't really tried these out on a page properly yet, so I'm really excited to work with these. So let me take, let's just take that packaging off and put that to the side. So I'm going to be using these, and I've also got a container here. You guys have seen this before, and it's got Crayola coloured pencils, twistable coloured pencils, and Crayola twistable crayons. So I've got that as well. So this is going to be kind of like a Crayola page with the exception of the background. So let's just put those back. So I'm going to zoom you in, and I think should we start over here? I think that'd be a good place to start. So yeah, I thought I would just, start a different page, just something that is appealing to me. I'm just going to grab some printer paper. So I have a sheet for swatching and two sheets to put under, under the page. Okay, and then we'll put the swatch paper to the side. So how are you all? How's everyone doing? I hope you're all keeping well. Like I said, it has been just, one of those weeks. I'll be glad for it to be over, to be honest. Just, stuff. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but just, stuff at home, Everything is fine with me and Aaron. Please don't think that. Everything there is good. We're fine. But basically, homeschooling and stuff, it's just, and a whole lot of stress, and having to order a new washing machine, and it's it's been rough. And then we're hearing sort of mixed reports saying that the current situation, the lockdown is could potentially be lifted on Monday, and I'm thinking, hang hang on, it's Thursday. You're saying about lifting it Monday. I don't think the country is at that place right now where that's a good decision. So that's been really playing heavily on my mind today. But I wanted to come on and do some videos. I had a thank you video to film, and then I thought, well, while I'm here, I'll do a flip through. So I've done that. And, you know, obviously I'm behind on the Imagimorphia videos. I did upload my first video to Kate's Colouring Haven Junior the other day. So I was colouring in Disney Buddies, I think it was, by Hachette Heroes. So I was colouring in that. So I had a lot of fun. So if you or your children, grandchildren would like to check it out, then please feel free to pop on over and, excuse me, and have a look. I think the stress is sort of, it feels like it's giving me heartburn. I don't know if that's possible, but I don't normally suffer with heartburn like that, but I think especially like this stress today, it's just knocked me sideways. I'm sorry. I want to keep this sort of really upbeat and positive, you know. You guys don't want to hear me droning on and complaining. It's just a lot. There's just been so much going on. But, you know, our new washing machine is being delivered Saturday, so that's something to be thankful for. Not thankful for the expense, but thankful that we'll have a new washing machine. You know, we'll be able to get on top of the laundry, because I just cannot believe my other one packed in and it was literally just out of its warranty. And it's like, that is always the way. That always seems to happen to me. I think I'm jinxed with stuff like that. Just as it comes out of warranty, something will happen, and it's like, are you kidding? You know, and it's not fixable, and you just think, oh, seriously, someone is having a laugh at my expense. Thing is, I think if you don't laugh, you're going to want to cry, aren't you? I know I certainly feel like that. So, yeah, I didn't know what to colour, and I thought, right, super tips. Good old trusty Crayola. So I'm just going through, looking for some of the leaves that kind of look, you know, look the same. Just colouring them this colour at the minute. So what are you all working on? What have you been colouring or diamond painting or crafting? What have you all been up to? I hope you're all staying safe and well. Wherever you are in the world. With some of these I might go over and do a little bit of shading on them. I'm not sure, but right now I just want to put colour on a page without thinking about it. I have very nearly finished my first ever page in a Beauty of Horror book. So I'm like literally so close to completing the page. It's crazy. I think I've got about half an hour's work or so left on the page, half an hour, 45 minutes, and then I can call that page done. So that will also go towards hashtag Colour Your Hoard 2020. That is being hosted by the beautiful Lavelia. So yeah, I'll be able to enter that. And I also received a book I ordered quite some time ago. I received that a couple of days ago, and it's the Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn, but it's the pocket sized edition. Oh, that is perfect size for me, you know, the way I'm feeling at the minute. So yesterday I sat and coloured a page in there, and it was lovely. It didn't take too long. I used a base of alcohol markers, and then I literally just had a tiny little bit of shading, some gel pens and some Posca, and bish bash bosh, page done. So yeah, I'll be keeping that book up on my art cart next to the bed, I think, for the month, because I can see that being another one of those books that's like a comfort to me at the minute. So I know, you know, stress and anxiety affects us all in different ways, doesn't it? But honestly, guys, I got a lump in my throat. This week has just been really hard, and I just want it to be over. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh, deep breath. Yeah, I just want this week over. It's been a really rough one. You know, I'd love nothing more than to just be able to go and visit my mum and just, you know, just have a chat. It's not the same talking to her on the phone. I think everyone's just fed up of the lockdown now. I know I am, but I also, on the flip side, I just don't think it's safe for them to be lifting restrictions yet. I really don't. You know, yesterday, it was said that, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before actually. I'm filming this on Thursday. I don't know the date. I'm filming this on Thursday because I haven't changed my calendar over yet. I need to do that. But it was saying that the UK have now, we've overtaken the death rate in Italy. We now have the highest death rate in Europe. And they're talking about lifting restrictions, and I just don't think it's safe. And it really worries me, because I just don't think it's safe, and I don't think the country is ready for that now. Yeah, that's just my opinion. So please don't come at me. I don't want that. I'm just, you know, I'm just kind of just chatting and putting my feelings out there, you know. I just really don't think it's right to do that just yet. Alright, let's go through and get some of these leaves on the other side. I'm really sorry. I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer. I'm really sorry. You know, I shouldn't let my emotions get the better of me, but if you've been with me any stretch, you know what I'm like. You know, I'm really sensitive, and I wear my heart on my sleeve. That's you know, that's just who I am. But yeah, I'm you know, kind of comfortable to openly admit I'm struggling. And it's not so much with like not, you know, being able to spend time outside and whatever, because the majority of my time is spent at home anyway due to my anxiety, which, you know, that's fine. The house is my comfort zone, you know. It's my security, it's my safety blanket. But it's just the effect it's having on the kids. That's really hard to see, you know. I know they miss their school friends, and I get it. I completely get it. I've got like a little something on the nib of the pen. Right, there we go. But I was in contact with Caden and Emmy's teachers a few days ago. And I was like, look, they've got through their school reading books. They've been reading books at home. I've been purchasing them reading books from Amazon to try and sort of keep them busy. But this is going to sound really awful, but it's becoming quite an expense. Because I bought a load of stationery and flashcards and exercise books and all this stuff ready for home learning, but because they've read through all of the books at home and their school books that they had with them, and there's online books and things that they had links to. So the school, bless them, they arranged an appointment for me to go down at 9:30 yesterday morning to the school to collect some school reading books for the kids, so that I don't have to keep buying them, which, like I said, it's not meant to sound tight, but it was just working out so much. But then also, because of the situation at the minute, you're then waiting on delivery times. So while you're waiting, you're reading all these books over and over again, and they're like, Mom, we've read that already. They know the stories off by heart. So yeah, I picked up some books from them. So they gave, there was 2 envelopes, one for Emmy and one for Caden. Emmy's had 3 reading books in it and Caden's had 4. So that should keep them going for about 2 weeks. And then what the school have said is that once the kids are done, if I let their teachers know, they will arrange another day and time for me to go down to the school, drop those books off and pick up more, which is great. So I'm really, really grateful to the school for all of their help and support. They've been fantastic, and the teachers have phoned to see how the kids are doing. Is there anything that they need help with or that we need help with? Yeah, they've been fantastic. They have been, I cannot praise their school enough. They've been amazing. They've been absolutely fantastic. So we'll definitely be getting some thank you cards and a little something for their teachers. It's like a thank you for all the help and support and stuff, for when the kids finally return to school. The teachers have been fantastic. Tegan, bless her heart, she did fall behind on her work for a few days. I'm not sure if I mentioned this to you guys before or not. She did fall behind on her work for a few days because she just got so overwhelmed with everything. Anyway, she has now caught up. She has worked her socks off, that girl. My gosh, I'm so unbelievably proud of her. She's caught up with everything and she's now sort of doing the work that is set at the time. So she's on track with everything now. So yeah, she had to work super hard to get back on track, but she's there. She's done really, really so well. I'm really proud of her. But I will admit, she's in year 7, but the amount of work that they're setting, oh my gosh, it is crazy. I get it, that it's secondary school. I completely understand, but even still, the amount of work, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that is a lot. And she called my youngest brother the other day for some help with some science because I didn't know, Aaron didn't know. Whereas my youngest brother, he's at college and he studies science, and he'll be going to uni hopefully later this year, because I think he's into the biomedical engineering and all stuff like that. Anyway, she was speaking to him on the phone and she was like, look, this is what I've got from science. There's a couple of questions I don't understand. Please, can you help? So she was telling him and he was like, you're in year 7 and you're doing that now? And she's like, yeah. And he was like, Tegan, I didn't do that until I was in year 10. So we were like, wow, are they setting work that's a bit much for her, which is maybe why she's struggling, is because they're not that far into their science for year 7 yet, you know. Oh, I don't know. I know there's probably so many of you out there homeschooling that are in exactly the same situation as me. But are you finding it overwhelming? You know, how are the kids doing? Because there's been a few times, and it sounds ridiculous because it's not my schoolwork, but there's been a few times where I've got emotional because it's a lot for me to try and take in as well, and I need to feel like I'm doing the best for the kids, but some of the work, and I'm just like, I have no idea, you know. It's it's just a lot on my plate at the minute. I'm sorry, this kind of video, this colour and chat, kind of turning into a bit of a pity me party, isn't it? It wasn't my intention, it really wasn't. But I know that I can just speak openly to you guys, and you know, so many of you are amazing. You listen and you just give me like positive feedback, and I appreciate that so unbelievably much. I really, really do. But yeah, I'm not ashamed to be like, I'm struggling. And just, I don't know, it's just hit me hard this week with other stuff going on, you know. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's only so much I can physically and mentally and emotionally take before I'm like, I'm done. I've had enough, you know. We all get that breaking point, I think, don't we, where it's like, okay, I'm done now. I've had enough. I think we all have our breaking point. So I think the Crayola Super Tips are working really nicely on this paper. Let's see if they're bleeding through. A smidge, but not, you know, nothing major. Let's check this one. Yeah, there's some ghosting and stuff, but I'm not particularly concerned. So I'm just having a look through to see if there's any other leaves like this that I've missed. There's quite a lot of foliage in these, but that's okay. I know I want to use the pencils on some of these flowers. I think they look really pretty. So I know I want to do that. For those of you who have tagged me in your Imagimorphia pictures, thank you so much. I love looking through on Facebook and Instagram and seeing the gorgeous pages that I've been tagged in. I really appreciate it. So thank you so much. You know, and for taking the time out of your day to participate as well. That means everything to me. I just hope you guys are having fun. Got some more here. I'm going to be doing these leaves all day, I think, aren't I? Might be worth me just leaving this marker out, I think, because no doubt I'll come across more of these leaves as we go. But yeah, I just wanted something just mindless, you know, just put a marker to a page. So I believe it's bank holiday, isn't it, this weekend? Bank holiday. I am going to be decorating. Woo, go me. Yeah, I'm going to be decorating the smallest bedroom because we're shuffling the kids' bedrooms around, chopping and changing them again. So yeah, I'm going to be decorating. So and that'll keep me busy. In all fairness though, it's not going to be a lot that needs doing. I just need to strip all the walls. I'm painting 3 of them and just wallpapering 1, so it's not too much to be done really. Not really. It'll be fine. Aaron and I binge watched some more of The Walking Dead the other day. So we're on season end of season 7, beginning of season 8, I think. I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, absolutely loving it. Okay, so let's leave that pen to the side. Let me grab one of these Crayola Tricolor pencils. So I think the trick is to just turn it a little bit. I don't know. Just trying out some colours here a second. Oh, that's a pretty colour. Wow, okay. The thing is, I don't know what colour I want to do the jellyfish. I'm going to go with the pink. I'll go with the pink, I think. So let me colour. Let's see. Let's do the little, you know, the flowers like this, like the little daisies. Let's give that a whirl and see what we get. I'm not going to keep tanning the pencil and stuff. It's just, you know, it'll just be whatever. It's what it is. I'm not going to sort of think, right, okay, I need to tan it now. Because the thing is, normally I tan pencils as I'm colouring anyway. So, yeah. But I'm not, what I mean is, like, I'm not going to stress about what colour is coming out next and stuff, you know. I don't want to be stressing about that. I just want to put colour on a page. And that's just what I need at the minute. These feel really nice on this paper, I must say. I'm using like a medium pressure, and yeah, it feels like it's working really nicely. I don't know if any of you have these pencils. I was sent them as Happy Mail quite some time ago, and I love them. I'm absolutely loving them. I'd sort of tested them out on paper, but never properly coloured with them, and I was like, right, looking through, you know, after I figured out what book I wanted to colour, I was like, right, I know I want to use Crayola stuff, and then I was like, oh, I've got those pencils. So, yeah, I'm really liking them. I imagine the, oh, they've got some, let's have a look. Yeah, like these kind of colours here. I don't know if they've got names on them. Yeah, so this one's called Sunny Day. So that, this one is Lava Lake. This one is Grizzly Bear. I can imagine like the colours like this would look fabulous on some of the other pages in the Morphia books, because we've got like cheetahs and lions and things, haven't we, and tigers. Those pencils would work great on those animals. So I will have to remember that when it comes to me colouring those pages. I'm going to have to get these tritones out because they're working really lovely on this paper. I'm really liking them. So if you were expecting to see me with the Worlds Within Worlds book today, I'm really sorry. That may well be a page I just do off screen, you know. I'm hoping to at least get one page completed at least, because I think last year I just kind of epically failed with Imagimorphia. I loved participating in it and hosting it, but I'm not even sure if I got anything finished. I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. If I did, it was just one page, and I was like, oh my gosh, I felt like I'd let everyone down who had participated. So I'm hoping to do better this year. I think I might even chuck in a bit of gel pen on this as well, just to add a bit of sparkle. But for the most part, I think I'm just going to keep this as like a straight colour. A straight colour page. But it's nice to just colour a page and not think about like blending and shading and stuff. That is just way too much stress for my head right now. There's too much thinking power. I haven't got that in me at the minute. I'm just looking for some more of these flowers. So this is what I'm going to do on all the flowers like this. You know, the same as what I've done with the leaves. Go through, find all the leaves like this, colour them all the same colour, just to keep it cohesive. And like I said, I'm not sure what colours do the bodies of the jellyfish yet. I don't know. I haven't got that far into like my thought process yet. So I'll have to figure that out later. Okay. Okay. It's looking nice. I like that. I like the colours. I don't know if it's picking up the tritones or not. But they're there. They are there. Okay. Let's do oh no, that's a different looking kind of flower. Let's do some these kind of like tulips, maybe this. Well, they are now. So I'm going to do them like a yellowy orangey colour. And then I will get a red pencil, I think, and put like a little bit of red on the tips. Because I love the tulips that are those sorts of colours. I think they're really pretty. So I'm going to just put this as a base. Really, really pretty colour. Probably could have done with like going like a shade or so lighter, but that's all right. That's okay. Okay, I like that colour with the pink. I think that looks really lovely. Okay, so we've got some here. Just looking out for these flowers. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the little creatures yet. Maybe I'll do those in glitter gel pen or something. We'll see. So I think I'm going to use maybe a twistable pencil to do the red shading on this, I think. If we've got a red one. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have quite a lot of this colour through here. So we'll have to get some purple in as well, because purple is a complementary colour of orange. So some nice purple I think would look lovely. Maybe we could do the jellyfish purple. That would look quite nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think that would look nice. We'll just see if we can make that happen. You'll probably hear a lot of traffic in the background. I do apologise. We've got our living room windows open because it is another beautiful sunny day. It's quite warm, so it's just nice to have that fresh air blowing through the house. I've missed a flower here. Let's get that before I forget. Okay. All right. There we go. I feel like I've had a rant and a moan, and now I've gone really quiet. Do you know when it's just, you just get exhausted with it, you know, and it's like, you get it off your chest, and then you're like, oh. So yeah, I'll have a look for a red twistable pencil in a minute. We'll see what the shading would look like on these. I think there's definitely some areas I'm going to need to go in with fine liners. I think that's kind of a given on a lot of these pages. So it will probably be my either Arteza fine liners or Arteza Inconic. It'll be you know, it'll be a mixture of those, I think, or one of the two. But I will keep a note of what I'm using on the page. Not, you know, not necessarily the colours, but just what mediums I'm using, because I find that if I don't, then by the time it comes to like that month's completed pages video, a lot of the time I kind of forget exactly what I've used, and people will ask and I'm like, I don't know. So I do my best to remember, but sometimes I do struggle, so I need to keep track. So I do need to definitely do that. Mist flowers up here as well. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I'll do these smaller ones different colours, but there's another one here that can be pink. Whoops, I checked my pen lid on the floor. I'll grab that in a minute. It's the only thing with these books is when you're trying to get sort of into the center, into that spine, it's really really tricky. That is as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so I think that's the orange flowers. I'm just going to try and grab this lid a second, because if I don't, that will really annoy me. Okay, right, let's look for a red red twistable pencil. So I've got a red Crayola twistable pencil. So what I'm going to do is on these flowers that look like tulips, I think I'm going to try and add a bit of like red shading at the top. I'm not very good with the twistable pencils. I've got a little bit there maybe for some shading. I'm just following Kerby's guideline there. And then I want to put some more here. You know, on the top of the petals. The tulips. Did I say poppies? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. Definitely one of those days. I shouldn't have got out of bed. Okay. Bring some of that there. And then we got a yellow. I've got a yellow twistable pencil. I do, but I think I'm gonna use a regular one, golden yellow, and let's just see if we can just. I know I wasn't going to do any blending and stuff, but let's just see if. Yeah, I don't think that's going to make much difference, is it? Okay, not to worry. Not to worry, we tried. But can you see where I've put that red on top? Just adds a little something. So I'm just going to do the same. On some of these. Okay, yeah, I'm liking how that looks. That's really pretty. Go Crayola. You know, I know it's not going to be perfect, but who cares? I'm having fun. So I'll just do a couple of these. So yeah, I definitely think doing some decorating tomorrow and over the weekend, I think that will just help keep my mind busy and keep me occupied. Be certainly interesting trying to do it with the kids around, but we will give it a go. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking how that looks. It's looking really washed out on the screen. I don't know if they're... Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh, I don't know if the vibrancy of the colours is really picking up on this. I to do some of these stems in like a dark green. Yeah, right. Hold that thought. I'm going to grab some fine liners. Okay. So in this container, I have got my Arteza fine liners and some gel pen refills. And it looks like I have, a couple of, let's see. I've got some refills for my Chromatech markers. I've got some Arteza glitter gel pens. And these are my Arteza fine liners, but it looks like I've got a Black Widow pencil in there. And also an Arteza Inconic. I've been missing a couple of my Inconic pens, so yeah, they're probably in here amongst this lot. Let's see if I can spot the different lids. I've got one, so that's there. That's progress. Okay, so I want a dark, like a, I don't know, dark sage green kind of khaki colour. Oh, and I've got a love note in there from Aaron as well. Let's get that Black Widow pencil out as well while I'm here. Okay. What is doing there? Right. Let's try, where's the paper to swatch? Oh, I've got everything in the way now. Alright, let's get myself pulled back into the desk. So just push the refills aside. Okay, let's try this one. Not okay, not quite the colour I wanted really, but I think if I try digging through that, I'm going to be here all day, aren't I? Let's just see really quickly what else I can maybe find. No. Oh, okay, that's a bit more like the colour I was looking for. So we'll go with that. Okay, so let's get the stems of these tulips done. Just realised I didn't bring a drink down with me. I should have got one before I started filming really, but that's alright. I'm just going to do the stems and then I think we'll call it a video anyway. I really like this colour. It's really pretty. Yeah, I would definitely need to go in on some of these areas with fine liners or super sharp pencils. But I think, you know, with Kerby's books, that's kind of a given anyway, isn't it? Oops. trying to make sure I'm like following these stems so I'm not missing any bits. What do you guys think of these colours so far? I think they're looking quite pretty and perfect for spring. Yeah, I think they're good. They're definitely good spring colours. Okay, some here. And then what I'll do off camera is I'll just colour, you know, the same things I've coloured on this page, I'll do the same on the other. Let's just hope this one doesn't get abandoned and left as a whip for like forever, like my the airships page in here did. It's done now, but that, oh my goodness, that was abandoned for a long time. Not abandoned, it was a whip for a long time, but I just I don't know, I think I just kind of lost confidence in myself a little bit. I do that when I start questioning myself and I don't know if I like this, I've messed the page up, then I just, yeah, I walk away from it. Just noticed that I missed one of the tulips there. Okay. Then we've got some up here, and this is like the tricky bits where it's like right the spine. I'm just gonna have to do as best I can. I think I'll try and break the spine. I'll do that off camera. Let's see if I can do that. Get that done. Okay. So we are approaching an hour. So, and what do you guys think? Is that a good time for a colour and chat? Is it too long? Would you rather it a bit longer? What's your ideal time for a colour and chat? On Junior, on my first colouring video on there, I kept it to just below half an hour, I think, because I'm not sure how long kids are going to want colouring videos to be. I have no idea, so I'm just winging it, absolutely winging it. Okay, So yeah, I am pretty much liking that so far. Not bad, not bad. So I'm going to call this a colouring chat for now. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for listening to me ramble and just have a moment. I really do apologise. But like I said, I know so many of you are just so amazing and supportive. So thank you in advance. I hope you've enjoyed part 2 of #Imagimorphia 2020, and I'll see you in my next video. Stay home and stay safe. Take care, everyone.